What's going on this morning, man? I'm glad we all woke up. But check out this story right here, man. This story is actually courtesy of KFDA News Channel 10 out of Amarillo, Texas, out of the great state of Texas. And look at what this devil did right here. Man sentenced to 7 life sentences for child sex crimes. That's right, man. 7 life sentences. Okay, this is the devil we're looking at right here. Melchor Magdaleno-Garcia. All right. So we're gonna get into the details, right? And we're gonna see exactly what he was convicted of. Let's get into the story. Amarillo, Texas, a trial in Randall County for 25 separate charges ended with the man being sentenced to 7 consecutive life sentences. According to the Randall County District Attorney, the trial against Melchor Magdaleno-Garcia began on April 5th with 25 total charges submitted to the jury of 2 counts of sexual assault of a child, 3 counts of sexual assault, 7 counts of sexual assault of a child, prohibited sexual conduct, and 13 counts of sexual assault, prohibited sexual conduct. The incidents originated in California, where Magdaleno-Garcia married a woman with 3 young children in 2012. So he married this lady, right? And she already had kids. And this is what they said happened after that marriage. Shortly after the marriage, Magdaleno-Garcia began physically abusing his wife and her children. The abuse included deprivation of food and water, physical abuse, and being locked in dog kennels, clothed or naked. The children were 7, 10, and 12 years old. And this is what he was doing to his family, man. I can't believe it. Eventually, Magdaleno-Garcia also began sexually assaulting the children. In 2018, Magdaleno-Garcia moved the family to many locations before ending up in Randall County in April of 2019. While living in Randall County, Magdaleno-Garcia continued physically and sexually assaulting his stepchildren. He refused to let them attend school, have jobs, or friends, and more. So this guy was just basically just controlling their life to the fullest. The 3 victims testified at the trial. Magdaleno-Garcia also testified and admitted to having sexual intercourse repeatedly with 2 of the 3 victims, one of which was a child at the time of the offenses in Randall County. Magdaleno-Garcia denied that his actions were his fault. He also claimed that he felt he was also married to all 3 of his stepchildren and was therefore entitled to have sexual relations with them. Did you hear that? He also claimed that he felt he was also married to all 3 of his stepchildren and was therefore entitled to have sexual relations with them. Man, this is a devil right here. That's right. This is a devil right here, man. And that's why on the Rebuke All Devils show, man, we rebuke all these devils, man, and we expose them because they are a danger to the community. They're a danger to women and children, and they are a danger to our family. And shout out to the Randall County District Attorney who convicted this monster and gave him the appropriate sentence that he so far not only well deserved, but he earned himself. The jury returned guilty verdicts on all 25 counts. The maximum punishment allowed by law on all 25 counts was 20 years on 5 counts and life in prison for the remaining 20 counts. That's right. The state asks that all 7 charges of sexual assault of a child, prohibited sexual conduct run consecutively, and the judge agreed. Magdaleno was served 2 20-year sentences and 7 life sentences, one after the other, one after another. District Attorney Robert Love stated, "This case is a culmination of 3 years of investigation and preparation by law enforcement and the investigators and victims coordinators in this office. We are grateful, and we know the victims are grateful for both the guilt and punishment verdicts in this case. After 10 years of torture and 3 more years waiting for trial, the victims finally have justice. And man, he abused his family for 10 years straight. I mean, 10 years straight, man. Look at this. Look at this monster right here. Look at this cockroach right here, man. And you know, a lot of times, you know, when people get a lot of time, they run them concurrently, meaning that let's say somebody got 3 10-year sentences, they will run them concurrently, so you'll be serving all 3 sentences simultaneously. So you'll do 10 years for the whole 30 years because you serving them, you know, simultaneously, consecutively. But this dude, he had to he got to serve his terms one after the other, which means he'll never get out to hurt anybody else again, man. You know what I'm saying? And I saw this story and I was just shocked at it, man. I couldn't believe that you would have someone that would do this to anybody, let alone their own family, man. I mean, I tell you, man, what has the world come to when your wife and your children aren't safe? And for the ladies, be careful who you marry. Be careful who you get in bed with. Be careful who you let around your children. This devil right here is a perfect example of that. And I can tell you, he's going to have a hard time in prison. Nobody like these kind of people right here. Nobody. And rightfully so. Now, we don't advocate for violence on this channel or anything like that, but I'm just telling you, from what I heard, they do not like sex offenders in prison. What do y'all think about this monster right here, this devil right here? Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.